Doesn't she understand this is why people find her untrustworthy? Is Mrs. Clinton just bending the truth to stay ahead in the polls, or is there something deeper at work here? Let's ask Fox News senior judicial analyst. It's Judge Andrew Napolitano. Judge, this is very unsettling because, you know, she's no longer just a candidate. She is now the Democratic Party's presidential nominee. She could very well become our next president. And there's something going on here that is more than just political posturing.
You probably should ask Dr. Abloh or one of the psychiatrists that comes on TV about why she has this natural inclination to lie. So when she told Chris Wallace yesterday that Director Comey said she was telling the truth, he was referring to the 3 hours of secret testimony she gave to the FBI, which was unrecorded. So we don't know what the questions were or what the answers were, in which he said, we didn't see any lies in there. But in terms of her saying, I've been saying all along what I've been saying all along, what she's been saying all along has been lying. Namely, she told the Benghazi committee, Congressman Gowdy, who you saw interrogating Director Comey in another context, that she didn't send or receive anything marked classified. Not only were 110 of those emails secret or top secret, but 5 of them were the select access privilege, which is the highest secret the government has. The FBI agents themselves
It's actually on its own system. I mean, that's what's most unsettling about that is those emails are only sent and received on a closed system. So they would have been taken off of that system and placed on this unsecure server.
Let me tell you how you get access to that system. You have a continually changing alphanumeric code. You have to catch the code at a point where it's not changing, and you have to type it in. Each time you want to read, each time you want to receive, each time you want to send those things. It is inconceivable that that could have been done by accident. It is also inconceivable that she didn't know that it was SAP. On top of that, and you and I have discussed this before, she had, on her first day on the job, a 2-hour tutorial by the FBI about how to recognize state secrets. At the end of that, she signed an oath pledging that she had the obligation to recognize state secrets, whether they're stamped or marked secret, top secret, or not.
I also saw you comment that she had the highest security clearance of anyone in the country. It was as high as the president's or the CIA director.
Yes, that is true. Yes.
And therefore, the burden of responsibility on someone who's got clearance that high is absolutely phenomenal. So it either shows her incompetence or, as you said earlier, her easy predisposition toward lying.
She clearly damaged the national security of the United States.
And she continues to do so by lying about it.
Correct. By sending secret materials to her friend Sid Blumenthal, who she wanted to hire as an assistant. The president said no. She had the Clinton Foundation hire him. He had no national security clearance whatsoever. She continued to send him things. It is his email that was hacked by Guccifer and the others, and by the Russians, and by the Chinese, and even by our friends the Israelis. So everything she sent him, and she emailed him many, many times a day, was exposed, including some of the deepest secrets that the country has tried to protect. Anybody else had done that, they would have been in jail. Why is she not in jail? Just because her name is Hillary Clinton?
Yes,
just
apparently.
because the Democrats have nominated her?
Yeah, she's the one who said that there is a Hillary standard and a standard for everyone else. That's when she was claiming that she was a victim of this political campaign. But at the same time, the FBI director, when he said she was telling the truth, was talking about such a very narrow focus, which she applied to something so broad. And that in and of itself is the very reason why people have such a high unfavorable rating of her.
I think, if I may, if I can wear a political hat as opposed to a legal one, she furthered all the discomfort about her believability by her answers to Chris Wallace yesterday, who very shrewdly, very adroitly used quite neutral language when he put the questions to her and just let her run with the ball. And the more she talked, the less believable she became. And now it's a story for another 2 days.
The more she ran, now she's in the end zone, and unfortunately, no one is going to celebrate by hoisting her on their shoulders.
Well, Donald Trump quite properly raises her credibility. Look, if the issue is Trump, he's got problems. If the issue is her, he becomes the next president.
Oh, boy. All right. Well, Judge, always so much to unpack with you here, and I'm glad we got to do that.
It's good for all of us to be back in New York.
Amen. I'm happy to be here with you. Thank you.
Thank you.